What happened when you were scapegoated for something you didn't do? I remember the exact moment my life turned upside down. When Mrs. Patterson called me into her office and her face looked like she had already made up her mind about everything before I even sat down in that uncomfortable plastic chair. She told me that someone had been stealing money from the register at the campus bookstore where I worked part-time, and since I was the newest employee and had been working the evening shifts when most of the thefts occurred, all evidence pointed to me as the main suspect. My heart started racing because I knew I had never taken a single penny that wasn't mine, but when I tried to explain this to her, she just shook her head and said the math didn't lie, even though I kept insisting that maybe someone else had access to the register or that there might be a mistake in the accounting system. The worst part wasn't losing my job, which I desperately needed to pay for textbooks and groceries, but watching how quickly my coworkers turned against me when word spread around campus about what had supposedly happened. People I had eaten lunch with and studied alongside suddenly wouldn't make eye contact with me in the hallways, and I could hear them whispering behind my back about how they always knew something was off about the quiet girl who worked at the bookstore. Even my roommate started acting weird around me, like she was afraid I might steal her stuff too, and I felt completely alone in a place where I was supposed to be building my future and making lifelong friendships. 3 weeks later, everything changed when the real thief got caught red-handed by a security camera that had been installed in the back office. And it turned out to be the assistant manager who had been working there for 5 years and had everyone's complete trust. When Mrs. Patterson called to apologize and offer me my job back, I felt a mix of relief and anger that I had never experienced before, because while my name was cleared, the damage to my reputation and my sense of trust in people had already been done. I took the job back because I needed the money, but I learned something important about how quickly people can turn on you and how being innocent doesn't always protect you from becoming someone else's convenient explanation for their problems.